Shalom everyone, it's Tehila from the Kifar. Welcome back to the Kifar Hebrew Verbs lesson. This is number 2 in the series, and we're going to learn how to conjugate the verb meaning to love or to like. If you didn't watch the first verbs lesson, please do, since each video builds on the last and also gives you exercises to help you practice before moving on. So we're going to start this video by reviewing the practice verbs that I gave you last time, and then I'll teach you about the new conjugation pattern. So we learned how to find the root from the infinitive using the verb le'echol, which means to eat, and we learned the sound patterns for present tense conjugation. So the first practice verb that I gave you was la'azor, which means to help, and to find the root, we get rid of that initial lamed, get rid of that second to last vav, and it gives us the root or the shoresh of azar. Our masculine singular sound pattern is o'e, so with the root it's ozer. Feminine singular sound pattern o'e'et, with the root ozeret. Our masculine plural sound pattern is o'im, so with our root it's ozrim. And our feminine plural sound pattern is o'ot, so with the root that's ozrot. Ozer, ozeret, ozrim, ozrot. Our second verb, lishmor, which means to watch or to guard over. Same process to find the root. We get shamar, masculine singular, shomer, feminine singular, shomeret, masculine plural, shomrim, feminine plural, shomrot. And here you can see all three verbs side by side, le'echol, la'azor, and lishmor. And as you can see, even if the infinitive, right, the to form of the verb, has different vowel sounds, le'echol, la'azor, lishmor, none of that matters when it comes down to the conjugation. Okay, so we have our roots, achal, azar, shamar, and that a'a vowel pattern comes from the binyan. Okay, these are all paal verbs. And then our masculine singular, ochel, ozer, shomer, we have that oe sound pattern. Feminine singular, ochelet, ozeret, shomeret, we have that oe'et sound pattern. Masculine plural, ochlim, ozrim, shomrim, we have that o'im sound pattern. And feminine plural, ochlot, ozrot, shomrot, we have the o'ot sound pattern. So hopefully you were able to successfully conjugate your practice verbs. If you were not, check and see where you went wrong. If you need to rewatch the first video, feel free to do that. And if you still have some questions, let me know in the comments and I will try to help you as best as I can. So these verbs all fall into a similar type of group. We're going to call them group 1. These are just regular verbs, okay? Like le'echol, la'azor, lishmor, and there are tons more. In this video, we're going to focus on another group of verbs, and this is still within the Paal binyan. So we're still within the same verb category, but within this category, there are several different variations. So this is group 2, and I call this the Acha group. Okay, that's my name for them. And Acha stands for Aleph, Hey, Chet, and Ayin. So these are verbs where the middle letter of the shoresh is Aleph, Hey, Chet, or Ayin. Okay, so these are the soft, silent, or guttural letters of the Hebrew alphabet. And so if your root of the verb has an aleph, hey, chet, or ayin as the middle letter, then it falls into this acha group, and our conjugation pattern is going to differ slightly than what it is for group 1 verbs. So we're going to use the verb le'ehov. Here it is with the vowels, and le'ehov means to love or to like, and this is in the infinitive form. So to find the root, we're going to do the same exact thing that we did before. Get rid of that initial lamed, get rid of that second to last vav, and it gives us the root of ahav. Okay, so we still have that a'a vowel pattern because this is a pa'al verb. However, we see that our middle letter is one of these acha letters, okay? Aleph, hey, chet, and ayin. We see here that it's a hey. So that means that this falls into the second group, and our conjugation pattern differs slightly than the first group. Masculine singular and feminine singular remain exactly the same. O'e, o'e'et, just like you saw in the last lesson and in the group 1 verbs. Where we're going to see the difference is in the plural present tense forms of these verbs. So for masculine plural, our sound pattern is o, a, im. O, a, im. So our group 1 pattern was o'im, just 2 syllables. Here, we've added a middle sound and given it 3 syllables. So from o'im, we now have o-a-im. That's our masculine plural sound pattern. Our feminine plural sound pattern is similar, o, a, ot. So for group 1 verbs, we had o, ot. Now we've added an additional middle syllable, so it's o, a, ot. Okay, so now if we add in the letters of our shoresh, ahav, for masculine singular, o-e, we have ohev. Okay, this you're used to, just like the last group of verbs. Feminine singular, o-e-et, with our shoresh, it's ohevet. Masculine plural, our sound pattern is o-a-im, so we have o-havim. Okay, not o-vim, because now we have this additional a vowel, o-havim. That's our sound pattern. And for feminine plural, our sound pattern is o-a-ot. So with our shoresh, it becomes o-ha-vot. And again, we have that additional vowel sound in the middle. So for instance, hu ohev. He loves or he likes. He ohevet. She loves or she likes. And the ohev, ohevet, our sound pattern is exactly the same as the regular group 1 verbs. Anachnu ohavim. Okay, we have that additional a, and this is we love or we like. And hen ohavot. Okay, again, the additional a and the sound pattern, they love or they like. So I want you to look at the two groups side by side. So our regular verb, we have le'echol, and our aha verb, we have le'ehov. So you see that they have similar sounding infinitives, but it's not the infinitive that matters. Just like we saw with le'echol, la'azor, lishmor, you can have infinitives that don't share the sound pattern, but they still belong to the same family. And here you have them where they do share a sound pattern, but they belong to different families or different groups. Okay, so when we find the shoresh, we have ahal and ahav. Now with ahav, that's an aha verb because our middle letter is a hey. If our middle letter of the shoresh is aleph, hey, chet, or ayin, then it falls into our group 2 aha verbs. Okay, so from right to left, masculine, we have ohev and ochel, exact same sound pattern. Ohevet, ochelet, exact same sound pattern. Where it changes is with the plural. Masculine plural for group 1 is ochlim, 2 syllables. For group 2, it's ohavim, 3 syllables. We have an additional a sound. So ochlim versus ohavim. And our feminine plural is ochlot for group 1 versus ohavot for group 2. So we have an additional a vowel. So you see in the group 1, underneath the middle letter of the shoresh is a shwa, those 2 dots on top of each other. And in group 2, underneath the middle letter, we have a chataf patah, so the a vowel. So now for your exercises. We're going to do the same things that you did in the last video. So I want you to find the roots of these verbs, and these are group 2 aha verbs, and conjugate them in the present tense. So your first verb is lish'ol, which is to ask, and your second verb is livchor, which is to choose. Okay, so you're going to do the same things that you did in the first video, but make sure that for your masculine and feminine plural, you have that additional a sound underneath your middle letter. So that's it for today. Thank you for watching. Toda l'tzfiya. Let's stay connected. If you are interested in private Hebrew lessons, I don't have any slots open right now. They're all full. But if you want to get on the waiting list, feel free to email me. You can follow me on a bunch of the social media platforms, visit the website anytime. And if you have questions, comments, feedback, anything that you want to say, feel free to leave it in the comments below. So have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time for lesson number 3. Shalom.